Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 2304 Kennedy Drive here in Newburgh. We're located at the front of the home. We're just beyond the front porch area here, kind of off to the right of the front doorway. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Once we get going the right way here, I'll zero out the camera length counter, and I'll refer to the spot right here at the base of the cleanout as the point of access. Just transition there. It's kind of hard to see. The camera's doing almost a straight vertical dive there, and then at the bottom it transitioned, or after it 90'd, it transitioned over to 3034 PVC pipe. We do have some standing water here in this area, as you can see. We'll take another look at that spot on the way back out and see that it's causing debris to hang up in the line. Yeah, it's a pretty significant size of a belly there. So right here, this is looks like the Y connection, probably near the sidewalk area. I'll locate where this is at. Usually these will go through this spot here and then still continue out to the main. As far as I understand, I believe that right there at that Y connection is generally where the city will take responsibility. Sometimes it's where the line transitions to this green 3034. I have to contact them and find out exactly where that's at. It's possible that belly there may be partially or their responsibility. Now here at 49 feet, we have reached the main lateral. And as far as the diameter of the pipe goes, I think once we hit the Y connection, it transitioned over to 6-inch 3034. I think previous to the Y connection, it's probably 4-inch. It's really hard to tell with all the standing water in the line there. I'm going to locate the camera head, figure out where it terminates, and then we'll let the line drain out here. We located the camera head out of the main lateral on Kennedy Drive. And because these Y connect at the curb, you've got more than one house that are connected to this portion of the line here. So I'm going to start reeling back. Even though we still have some water draining, that's very possible it's from a different house. Now you can find this spot here. There's a big metal clean-out plate right near the sidewalk area. And it's the line it looks like it's sharing between this house and the house directly to the right of this home. As best I can tell, I don't know if they have more than one house connected, but that appears to be the direction it's headed to. So anyway, right here, this is where there's a clean-out plate right near the sidewalk area. And this point right here, you're generally always going to be in the city responsibility area. This portion where the belly is out in the line, I'll get it located and marked. You'll have to contact the city to find out if this is in their responsibility or homeowner. So it looks like we've got about 2 inches of standing water in the line, which is quite significant. So I'm going to recommend a repair here to correct that. Looks like it starts right here, just right at the transition point. And if you look down the line, you can see how high that water level goes up there. It's filling up half the pipe, and it may be worse than that once you get to the very middle of it. But we've got debris building up all the way up to the top of the pipe there. You can see the very top of the pipe is the only part that's clean. You're getting that kind of debris building up and sticking to the walls. The line is having a hard time draining out there. So do you recommend a repair here to correct the belly? Okay, located this spot here. It's just about smack dab in the middle of the front yard and the grass. I put a large white X there. We're at 5 feet, 6 inches deep. Dissipates here basically right at the Y connection, so I'll put another marking right here. Alright, I've located and mapped out the whole belly here. Again, it spans from 12 feet to 26 feet from the middle of the yard to right smack dab between the two pieces of property, this one and the house to the right. There's, again, a big metal clean-out plate there, and that's right up against where the belly stops. I'm getting 5 foot 6 inches deep right here at the beginning of the belly. Everything else, once I move forward from here, I'm getting 5 feet 11 to 6 feet on the dot. So basically have the same depth throughout, which is indicative of a belly. It's not grading down properly. I do recommend that be corrected there. There's a fair amount of debris. So this spot right here, this is a very minor amount of standing water. This section is only, it's a foot long. And we've only, not even a quarter of an inch of water here. This is not a spot I recommend correcting. It's just too small. It's not ever going to stop anything up. No, I'm going to reverse direction here and scope back underneath the porch for just a moment, just to get the, oh, by the way, I think we just knocked, I'll have to look down the clean out there. It looks like maybe some roots coming through the clean out standpipe there. I'm just going this way here to make sure all the pipe under the concrete porch looks good. And at this point here, we're well in the crawl space, so all the pipe under the porch out here looks good, drains out properly, is in good shape. We're going to take another look here right at the clean out. Right when I open the clean out, up at the very top by the cap, there's some tiny little grass roots coming in, which is not a problem. That's what those look like down there. I'm just going to see if they're ones that got knocked loose when I put the camera in, or if they're actually intruding down here deeper in the standpipe. Yeah, those roots are loose there. As I hit there, they're knocking off the wall. Those are the roots that I tore out of the line right when I opened it. We have some tiny little roots that have grown through right here at this seam between the flange. That's not a problem. That's not ever going to cause a blockage there. So you could fix it, but it's not ever going to get to a point where it's going to cause an issue. But anyway, from 12 feet to 26 feet, I recommend a repair there. I recommend contacting the city to see if it's their responsibility, but I do recommend a rescope afterwards to make sure it was done properly. So that's where the belly starts there and extends over there towards the front right corner of the property. Aside from the belly, though, the rest of the line looks good.